Fish that thrive where nothing else can. A Dark Depths documentary. There are places on Earth where survival should be impossible. Yet some fish don't just survive there, they thrive. Far below the ocean's surface lie environments so hostile that even technology struggles to function. Crushing pressure, total darkness, freezing temperatures, toxic chemicals, near zero food, and yet life exists. In this Dark Depths documentary, we'll descend into the most extreme environments on Earth to uncover fish that thrive where nothing else can. Creatures that have rewritten the rules of biology and adapted to conditions that destroy almost everything else. And around 70% into this descent, there's one fish so extreme that scientists originally believed life couldn't exist where it was found. They were wrong. If creepy ocean mysteries and terrifying deep-sea creatures pull you in, subscribe to Dark Depths. This descent only gets harsher, where impossible environments begin. On land, extreme environments are obvious. Blazing deserts, frozen polar regions, high mountain peaks, but the ocean hides its extremes beneath the surface. As depth increases, the environment changes rapidly. Light disappears, pressure multiplies, temperature drops, food becomes scarce. Below 1,000 meters, sunlight vanishes completely. Below 3,000 meters, pressure becomes constant and crushing. Below 4,000 meters, the abyss begins. At these depths, the ocean is cold, dark, and relentlessly heavy. Most animals cannot survive here, not even briefly. And yet, some fish do more than survive. They thrive. Most people miss this. The deep sea isn't empty because life failed. It's empty because life had to become something else. And the first extreme these fish conquer is pressure. Fish that laugh at crushing pressure. Pressure is the deep ocean's most constant threat. For humans, it's catastrophic. Lungs collapse, blood vessels rupture, cells are damaged. But many deep-sea fish have bodies designed to exist under pressure. They lack rigid skeletons. Their tissues are soft and flexible. Their internal chemistry is stabilized to function under immense force. The deep-sea snailfish is one of the most extreme examples. Found at depths exceeding 8,000 meters, it lives deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Its body would collapse at the surface, not because it's weak, but because it's perfectly built for the abyss. Most people miss this. Some fish don't survive despite pressure. They survive because of it. But pressure isn't the only thing that should kill them. Life without light. In the abyss, light doesn't fade. It disappears. Many of these fish have never experienced light, not once. Some species evolve massive, ultra-sensitive eyes, capable of detecting the faintest bioluminescent flicker. Others abandon vision almost entirely. Instead, they rely on vibration, chemical signals, pressure changes in the water. Using the lateral line system, they detect microscopic disturbances, tiny movements caused by prey, predators, or passing currents. To them, the ocean is never silent. Most people miss this. In total darkness, awareness replaces vision. Would you rather lose your sight or live in a world where you never needed it at all? Comment below. And some fish go even further, thriving where food itself barely exists. Thriving where food almost never arrives. Food in the deep ocean is unpredictable. Sometimes nothing falls from above for weeks. Sometimes a single carcass feeds dozens of animals. Fish that thrive here adapt by becoming masters of efficiency. They move slowly. They waste nothing. They can survive long periods without eating. Some have expandable stomachs capable of swallowing prey larger than themselves. Others feed opportunistically on anything organic that drifts past. The gulper eel is a perfect example. Its massive mouth allows it to consume whatever opportunity presents itself because another chance may not come for weeks. Most people miss this. In the abyss, survival favors patience over power. But there's an environment even more hostile than the abyss. Fish that live in toxic hellscapes. Deep-sea hydrothermal vents are among the most extreme environments on Earth. Superheated water, toxic chemicals, complete darkness. Temperatures can exceed 400 degrees Celsius near vent openings, and yet life exists. Some fish live on the edges of these vents, where heat and toxicity should be fatal. They rely on ecosystems powered not by sunlight, but by chemosynthesis, energy produced by bacteria feeding on chemicals like hydrogen sulfide. These fish don't just tolerate toxicity, they depend on it. Most people miss this. Life doesn't need sunlight, it needs energy, no matter how hostile the source. And now we reach the fish teased earlier, the one found where life wasn't supposed to exist. The fish found where nothing else survived. When researchers first discovered fish living at extreme Hadal depths, they assumed contamination. The conditions were too harsh, the pressure too great, the environment too unstable. But repeated expeditions confirmed it. Life wasn't just present, it was thriving. These fish showed no signs of stress, no damage, no struggle. They were home. This discovery forced scientists to rethink the limits of life on Earth. If fish can thrive here, where else might life exist? If you want more documentaries about life that exists beyond human limits, subscribe to Dark Depths. We're only scratching the surface. Why? These fish feel unsettling. These fish disturb us because they exist where we cannot. They don't fight the environment. They don't escape it. They adapt to it completely. They feel alien not because they're monstrous, but because they belong where we never will. Most people miss this. The deep sea isn't hostile to life. It's hostile to us. Fish that thrive where nothing else can don't survive by strength. They survive by surrender, by letting pressure shape them, darkness guide them, scarcity refine them. They don't conquer the ocean. They become part of it. In the next video, we descend even deeper to explore deep-sea fish that watch without moving. Watch that next. Because in the deepest parts of the ocean, thriving doesn't look like living. It looks like belonging.